I want to finish up with Glenn Beck, but I want to remind you, Nigel Farage, member of the European Union Parliament, who destroyed the head of the European Union, president, live on international television. He joined us in the second hour. Bob Chapman and then Cryptome, as you just heard. In the first hour, I broke down a host of key issues, including the secret UN document for global government that Fox News and AP are covering. Before we finish up with Beck, because I've been told he didn't respond, and I'm just now reading Watson's article. He has responded saying, well, I did say it, but I said a lot of other stuff, and the guy didn't cover it all. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're discovering this here together as we read it. A few of the sponsors that made today's radio show possible that are awesome, that I believe in, I think you should support and check out. AcolaBlue.com. It's an atmospheric water generator. They got a bunch of different units. They got units that will serve 500 people or 10 people. The smaller units do 7 gallons a day. And right on up, looks like a water cooler without a water bottle on top, grabs water out of the air, puts it through 7 filters in their baseline unit. That's kind of overkill, but they've got some with like 12 filters in it. It's just you can't get cleaner water. EcolaBlue.com, ECOLOBLUE.com. It's the only way to get 100% of the fluoride out of the water. 800-691-6043, 800-691-6043. Or EcolaBlue.com, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I want to thank MySolarBackup.com, the best little solar unit. You can get a bunch of these, run your whole house. A solar panel, the battery unit, a control unit. No fumes, no smoke, no like a gas generator. Doesn't run out because the sun's always there. MySolarBackup.com. You can call, get a free brochure, information package, or find out more. 877-327-0365, 877-327-0365, or MySolarBackup.com. Again, that number, 877-327-0365. Thank the sponsors today, as usual. Okay, following this outcry, Beck responded by accusing McCafferty of interviewing 4 of the 10 things attributed to him in the article. Of inventing 4 of the 10 things attributed to him in the article. But since then, Beck made no mention whatsoever of it. We can only assume his global warming comments wasn't one of them. So, I mean, he better sue him. He better do something. No, the guy can't help but constantly deceive. It goes on here. But the calls I'm getting, and I haven't listened all week, is that he's saying that that it was twisted or something. And then he says in another, from what I've heard, again, I haven't confirmed this. Well, WorldNet Daily says he hasn't retracted it, so I don't know. Since Beck changes his tune every time the wind blows, he was for the bailout before he was against it, we can only assume that the increased suspicion from conservatives over his global warming comments will force Beck to backpedal and issue some form of retraction. However, for some, this will only confirm the fact that Beck is a shill and a performing circus clown who he admits to be, and he also cries on cue. I would just add he does say he's a circus clown, while hoodwinking millions of conservatives into supporting policies which represent the antithesis of true conservatism, like a national sales tax, an idea also embraced by Nancy Pelosi, while attacking people who espouse real conservative principles without consistently flip-flopping, like Congressman Ron Paul and his supporters, who he has smeared as potential terrorists. And we have links to all of that in the article. Every claim we make, we link to. Again, the whole point here is it's on record that Sarah Palin believes in global warming. So does John McCain, who she supports. And people don't believe that. Go look it up for yourself. I wish Glenn Beck was for real, like Judge Napolitano, who's the same today and tomorrow. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. I wish he was like Ron Paul. I would love to just totally get behind him, totally support him. And nobody's perfect. But Beck is an actor and very dangerous. Great job to the crew. Amazing broadcast week. We're going to have an exclusive with Shooter Jennings and, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen King with spoken word here on the show about the New World Order on Monday. I'll be back Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. live, L-I-V-E-E. Great job. Don't forget the free Apple iPhone apps. And now to everybody you know, God bless.